All right. Take it away, Savvy.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome to our Squabby Squad match, our second Squabby Squad match for the day. This match is going to be between Gravity and Interstellar. Our Interstellar is our top team right now. They have a 6-2 record in our Squabby Squad season so far, and Gravity is tied for last place with a 3-5 record. But they are coming off 3 hot wins over the last. Or at least 2 wins over the last 2 weeks. I think 3 in a row now, though, or at least 2 though.
2.
So yeah, so they're feeling pretty hot right now. They're looking really good. The last 2 series they've played in, they've won 3-0. So they're definitely looking hot now. Looks like they found their footing in this Squad season now. So definitely going to be some exciting games. These 2 teams are both performing very well recently. And I'm definitely looking forward to see it. But introduction-wise, this is MGE Savvybeard, and joined with me today, we have Dark Reaper.
What's up, guys? We kind of switched it up this time around.
Yeah, throwing me off a little bit. I'm not usually the one who does the intro here, but you know, I'll take it every now and then. But yeah, so definitely going to be some fun matches today. Dark Reaper, what are your early predictions for this matchup?
It's really hard to say. Gravity has been in the hot seat the last 2 weeks, coming off 2 wins. But Interstellar, this is our key squad. They were really good. They have phenomenal games throughout this series. So I think this is going to be tough. I'm expecting to see a Game 5. A lot of firepower on each side. A lot of teamwork on each side. It seems like they will have a sub for Interstellar with AP Kratos. Not sure how well that's going to affect their coordination and teamwork, but we will see when we get into this message. What are your early predictions, Heavy?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I think both these teams have been playing super well lately. Both these teams have the ability to win these games. Both teams have solid teamwork. Gravity finding their footing recently in the last couple of weeks, as we've talked about. So definitely should be a really good game. The only thing that worries me a little bit for Interstellar is sub-in with AP Kratos subbing in for Little Brit. Little Brit is a strong member of the team. Definitely a good team member. Prioritizes those objectives. He's kind of the nasty objective player. Slays like crazy, but also manages to do the dirty work as well. So he kind of does a little bit of everything. So it's definitely somebody that you don't want to be missing from your team. But I haven't seen too much from Kratos, but I have heard that Kratos is a pretty solid player. So it may not be a problem at all. So we'll just have to see how Kratos performs in this first game. Kind of get a feel for how Interstellar is performing as a team with this sub-in, but I think this should be a good matchup.
And I do want to explain for all the new folks watching out there that of our ranking scheme this week is going to be no anchors. If you're following along, you probably know what I'm talking about. But for all the new people watching, I do want to explain our rankings structure we have. Right now we have 3 ranks. Anchor are higher caliber players. Fires are kind of higher but inconsistent players, and Ghost the lower caliber players. And this week it's just going to be Fires and Ghost, so there's going to be no strong anchors, and it's really going to be a good showing out of our Fires and Ghosts to kind of step up and perform this week. So without further ado, I do want to start off our first match, which is Coliseum Slayer.
Yeah, this will be an interesting match. Definitely looking to see who goes for the camo, because in our version of Coliseum, we have a camo where the Rockets is, and I'm pretty sure that's how it is for Slayer as well. Slayer also has camo as well. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. So,
I think so, yeah.
Definitely going to be looking to see which team's going to snag this camo, or at least grab the time at the beginning of the game, so they have the time going into the rest of the game. But also looking to see who grabs that sniper at the beginning too, because definitely want to get over to them, see what they do with that sniper. That's always a fun weapon to watch. But going into this game. This should be a pretty solid game. I expect a lot of back and forth. Typically, we'll see teams pull ahead around that 30 kill mark, so we'll be looking for that as well to see what team looks like they're going to be able to do that. But honestly, I think it looks like somebody dropped out.
We had someone drop already. Looks like it was Canadian. No, wait. Canadian somehow flipped teams? What?
I am not really sure what happened. Kind of a weird situation. Canadian flipped teams and somebody dropped. So 2 things going wrong there. I'm not really sure what happened. But it looks like everybody's back where they should be now, so we should be able to start this game up for you now.
Definitely make some hype. Thank you for Bit and X Factor for joining us on stream. Kratex, nice for you to join us as well again. Primario Vels, I'm going to butcher that name. Primario Velis, thank you for hosting or joining the stream as well. Thank you all for watching. Definitely want to kick this off, and I do want to start off with Interstellar to begin with someone from their team.
Yep, definitely a good decision to start with Interstellar. They are the top team right now, so definitely want to see how they're going to start this game out, and see how they're affected having that sub on their team with Kratos being on their team. Definitely curious to see how that's going to affect them. Hopefully it doesn't affect them much and they can bring it to Gravity in this series, but we'll just have to see. But it looks like another lag out.
Somehow Canadian flipped, more lag outs, and somehow Iris went green. What?
Yeah. I am at a loss for what's going on right now. We had somebody completely lag out, and then another person lag out and switch colors. So not really too sure what's going on right now, but definitely, typical Halo. But hopefully we can work through this and get these games started for you guys.
We're going to get everyone back in. We're going to try it one last time, and if that doesn't work, we will start a new lobby for all these teams.
Yep, sounds good to me. Yeah,
I'm going to put it on Slayer one more time. Just reload that. That.
Good call. Yeah, we'll try it one more time, boss, and then if it doesn't work out, then we'll switch the lobbies around.
It's very odd to see. I've never seen that happen before in a custom game.
Yeah, really weird. But I'm not surprised at all. Sometimes these custom lobbies can get kind of funky. But hopefully we can get this game started and get into this action for everybody, because I'm starting to get a little bit impatient waiting for these good games and this great series to start between these two good teams.
This looks good.
So, yeah, looks good so far. Looks like we may be able to get started here. The intro cutscene looks absolutely phenomenal, so I think we're in business here. All right, so let's start out with it looks like we're gonna start out on Trucker Guy here. He's gonna take that blue bridge control. Make sure he's looking over at that camo. Make sure his team gets the camo, and he's gonna have a nice little trade there. Not a bad trade considering he was shot first. Nice little reversal trade there out of Trucker Guy. So definitely not a bad start so far. Securing that camo for Interstellar and getting a couple slays as well, and they're gonna go up 3-1 early on in this game.
That was a huge play by Kratos, getting that back smack. It is so dangerous to have the camo and the sniper. You can go anywhere on this. Whoo, nice snipe. Anywhere on this map with that full rain. And he has just a little bit of camo left. I would like to have seen him went window just to be aggressive with that. Try to make another snipe happen. But that is all she wrote for the camo.
Yep, overall, not a bad start. It is 4-3 now, so Gravity making a little bit of a comeback here. Trucker Guy early on pushing up over to that red bend just a little bit ago and challenging 2 players. Not sure what his decision was there. Also pushing into Snipe maybe a little bit too early off stream as well. It looks like we're going to look over here at Kratos still with the Snipe rifle, so I'm going to jump over to him on my screen as well. see what he's going to do. It looks like he's trying to find this red bend angle, looking up at Top Cat, looking at Blue Bridge. I'm sure he's getting the callouts from his teammates on where these players are at. So just trying to find the angle right now. But it looks like he knows he's getting pushed from that top rocket area, so he's going to drop down, make sure that they don't see him as easily, and then start looking at these getting this cross map angle, trying to get these kills over here. But
I do like his rotation with this sniper, not being too aggressive with it, kind of rotating around with it, but not really getting himself in the angles he needs to be to get a couple of kills. Right here he might, but a nade is going to take him out. And
Yep. I like that he's turning around, checking that red bend angle as well, and making sure he's not getting snuck up on from red bend there. So good for him. But it looks like they're calling out for a push on the Interstellar side, and they're going to start pushing in, start cleaning up these players. It looks like now Interstellar is going to have numbers, going to have a 4-2 number advantage, and you're going to see them start pushing up and taking this blue base from Gravity here.
nice shots by Canadian Walrus, but it's just not enough. They are falling kind of slowly in the barrel on this, kind of losing that momentum in the kills. Kind of a 6-kill lead. It's going to be tough to kind of come back. I like how the Interstellar squad is moving around this map. You have one set up for the camo. You have all them 3 pushing for that sniper. And they're really putting pressure. Not sure what Bamadoon's trying to get a really long flank, but not very effective over there at Blue Elbow.
Yep, and Trucker Guy off stream right now is having that camo, making some plays over here on the snipe side of the map. Looks like he's trying to push in. He's going to push in from the window into blue, grab a kill right there with that camo, help get another kill. He is gonna take a little melee there, but he should get the melee on that player, and hopefully he calls that out and that player gets cleaned up. But I want to go to Kratos right now. Kratos was doing really well with that sniper. It looks like he's out of ammo, but he's going to go run straight for that Halo 2 BR. Good decision by him. And I think Interstellar is going to continue pushing into this blue base, taking out these members of Gravity. And yeah, that's going to be a nice quick kill from Kratos off stream there. It looks like we're going over to Alpha Caliber now. Going to watch, or maybe Parental Advisory. Going to watch Parental Advisory pushing in from this blue snipe area. And wow, like Interstellar's just doing a really good job right now of getting that first pick, staying back a little bit, getting that first pick, and then pushing in and just absolutely taking control of the situation, pushing in, making it really difficult for these Gravity players, and even there, Parental Advisory making a few mistakes, but still going to get that trade there. So nothing really going wrong for Interstellar right now, and this isn't what I expected. This is a 16-kill lead for Interstellar, playing with a sub-in, but the sub-in is performing really well for him, so definitely what you want to see if you're rooting for Interstellar, but not what you want to see if you're rooting for Gravity.
No, not at all. Usually Slayers is something, if they're driving, it's very beneficial for the Gravity squad. Not seeing that slaying power starting off in this game, they definitely have to pick themselves up. They're kind of slow to get to these power weapons, kind of too slow to really help each other out. We now see they're kind of sticking together, but they're still kind of going off and do their own thing, which is really affecting them.
Yep, I mean, it seems like they're sticking around each other. They're just not looking at the right angles, and Interstellar is doing a phenomenal job of getting in there, staying back a little bit, getting this pick, getting the picks, getting number advantage, and then they're pushing in. So they're making really solid coordinated pushes at the right time, and it's just making it incredibly hard. But there are 3 dead now so that's going to be 3 dead for Gravity there. Alpha Caliber does go down off stream at the blue bend area, and this is not looking good for Gravity at all.
They are picking up some momentum and some slays. I don't think it's going to be enough to come back, but they definitely, if they anchor it down, hold these positions and kind of watch each other's backs. They did pick up a new sniper in the hands of Iris. They keep him alive and get a couple of nice kills. And this is only a 10 deficit right now.
Yep, so a little bit of a comeback, but it might be too little too late. Unfortunately, a really hot start from this Interstellar squad. Bamadude is going to pick up a nice kill on in the kill feed there on Kratos there. But yeah, Interstellar's just fending off these pushes from Gravity. Gravity's pushes just aren't working out as well for them, and you're gonna see a nice flank from Alpha Caliber coming behind Bamadude there, picking up an easy kill with that back smack, and that's gonna go back to a 12 kill lead here for Interstellar.
I really like the map movement out of this Interstellar squad. Even if they burned that, I don't think he got that camo. Bamadude's gonna pick it up. Slight misplay out of Trucker Guy from picking it up. That is unfortunate, but he does have health. Nice push in from Proper Grizzly. Go over to him a little bit.
Sure. Yeah, now you're just gonna see a 10-point game. Gravity is able to manage to get away with that camo, so this is an opportunity to get back into it. We've seen comebacks like this in the past, but the comeback that we saw in the past was mounted by this Interstellar squad. So you got to know they're gonna play because they know firsthand that you can come back from this deficit at this point in the game. So, and now you're seeing only a 6-kill lead from the Interstellar squad. So a lot of momentum picking up for Gravity, and Gravity's making this game now all of a sudden.
But they have to maintain it, and that's the one thing that they struggle with the most, is always maintaining that kind of pressure and that lead. As much as they get close to take it away, they always fall short at the end. Be nice right now. Bama is probably unaware that there's 4 people there. He should probably have backed off.
Yep, there's 2 people there. I don't really know if he had a lot of decision. He was kind of stuck in that cave area. I think just trying to throw a grenade down, get some shots on people is probably the best option there, unfortunately. If he would have tried to back out and go towards snipe ramp, he might have been able to get away with a nice sprint thrust or something like that, but the difficult situation to be in where he was at.
It was. I like Trucker Guy being on that catwalk.
Yep, absolutely. Great positioning right now from Trucker Guy. He knows that these Gravity players are stuck in the space. I want to see him sit up in the catwalk and look into that window though, or look over. Yeah, he's gonna get taken out. Unfortunately, pushes forward a little too far, starts looking down into that blue oven area, and forgets to look at the pushes up to the top rockets and from the blue window and things like that. So, but I don't think it's gonna matter too much. They are maintaining this 9-kill lead late into the game. They only need 2 more kills. Now they only need 1 more, and it looks like this is going to go to this first game is probably going to go to Interstellar here, especially after Trucker Guy, sorry, just picked up camo off stream as well. So, yep, that is going to be a 50-40 win for Interstellar. So great performance from Interstellar that first game. Great pushes, great teamwork. It looks like their subbing is not affecting them whatsoever.
No, not at all. In fact, he's also making up that deficit, kind of leading his team in kills and least amount of deaths. So he's doing very well.
Yep, doing very well. It doesn't look like this is affecting Interstellar at all, teamwork-wise. It doesn't look like it's slowing them down whatsoever. But good stats coming out from this Interstellar squad. A decent amount of team shooting, parental advisory with 14 assists. So good assists out of him. Kept his deaths fairly low. Going 7 and 11, and Alpha Caliber going 7 and 8, so keeping the deaths low, even though slaves are a little bit low too. Also putting up 9 assists as well. So good, just overall good play from everybody. I think Trucker Guy doing a good job being that aggressor in the situation they were in, being up so much, just running in, getting shots. But yeah, it looks like Bamadude struggled that game quite a bit, and you don't want to see that out of your fire players. You definitely don't want to see your fire players at the bottom of the list. That's just going to spell trouble, and that might have been the reason that they had such a tough time with that game, is Bamadude wasn't having the greatest game of his life. But, you know, they started showing some life at the end of that last game, so hopefully they take that momentum into this next game.
I definitely agree. And the next game that we will be setting up right now will be a Magic CTF. So this is definitely, I feel, one of Interstellar's better game types. They have done very well on this Magic map on both Slayer and CTF.
So. Yeah, absolutely. Magic like I definitely have to give this one. It's really unfortunate that Gravity went down in that first game. That was a game that they needed to win in this series. Being a strong slaying team, it's unfortunate to see them not performing at the level they normally perform at as far as slaying goes. And now they have to take it to Interstellar on this map. The Interstellar plays so well. Some of the best setups I've seen in our Squad v Squad out of all of our teams. Coming out of Interstellar on this map, so definitely going to be a really tough game, and this is a big game for them. If Gravity can win this game and take this game off of Interstellar, knowing that this is a strong game for Interstellar, it'll give them a lot of momentum going into this series. But if Interstellar goes up 2-0, that's going to dampen the spirits of that Gravity team. It's going to tilt them a little bit, most likely, and it's going to make it really difficult for them to win the rest of the series.
Most definitely. And in our variant of CTF, it is going to be time return on that flag. So just being on it does not mean it's going to read faster, and it's going to be 5 flag captures instead of 3.
Yep. I'm not sure if anyone got away with camo there. It doesn't look like it. Looks like camo was burned. So no team really having the advantage right now. I didn't see who picked up Rail. Trying to find that Rail player. It looks like Iris Will on Gravity is the one who has that Rail. So definitely want to move over to her, see what or him. I forget if it's a him or her.
It's a him.
Okay, so yeah, moving over to him. I apologize for that. But I want to see what he's doing from this yellow base, and I like what they're doing, sitting here on this yellow side with this railgun. I think that's a good position to be with that railgun. But something I forgot to mention at the beginning of this game, we've seen Canadian Walrus abuse the portal system on this map. So this actually might not be such a bad map for Gravity, and you're gonna see they should get this return, and they're already headed for a flag cap. So Gravity looks like they're looking to get this first flag in, so
and they do.
Great, yeah, absolutely great showing from Gravity so far. This is exactly what they need to do, and you already see Iris Will off stream already looking to run this flag. She's going to be heading towards one of the portals over here. Looks like she's actually, or he, sorry, I keep doing that. He's actually going to get away. I absolutely apologize to Iris. I'm assuming genders, and I shouldn't do that. It's completely inappropriate. But it looks like Iris is going to be able to make it across the map and put that second flag cap in. So a really strong showing from this Gravity squad so far. But Iris is out of ammo and trying to get the beat down. Misses that first beat down. Unfortunately, isn't going to get it. But I want to move over to somebody on Interstellar squad. Looks like you're already on Kratos, so I'll move over to Kratos as well. But let's see if they can do something here. But right now, Interstellar is absolutely struggling against the slaying power and against the objective play coming out of Gravity.
It is a very strong showing out of this Gravity squad. They were able to kind of keep pushing up that no matter what. They're definitely great use of the portal system. They're putting pressure on them. That setup they're trying to hold these side bases, just kind of allows Gravity to kind of really push into their base, grab the flag, get to the portal, and giving them that much time to do that has already gave them enough for 2 flag caps. They need to control these portals whenever a team pulls.
Yep, absolutely. And Parental Advisors are going to walk across top mid and get met by 3 members of Gravity. So they're going to start putting some shots into them. They know that Parental is in their base right now. They're going to be trying to get there to make sure Parental doesn't get this flag cap. But a few slays going into the hands of Interstellar there. It's going to be a 2v2 fight now. Parental Advisory pulling this flag. He's going to start this run bottom mid going into this portal, which we typically see being the meta for this. Looks like he got the throw up, and so really good teamwork there. Got the flag thrown up, and that should be a flag unless I miss. Yep, that should be a flag cap. So no one did pull from the side of Gravity, but Gravity getting a couple slays in there, and now they're going to start a flag run of their own through top mid.
They're already doing a counter pull on this. Parental did not see that flag going over there, but fortunately, that portal did not work out for them because they already had 2 or 3 members from that Interstellar squad ready for it.
Yep, but this flag run is not over yet. It is a time return. All they need to do is grab a touch on this, but I don't see that happening now. Everybody's too far away now. And you're going to see a couple members of Gravity start pushing in. And now you're going to see Interstellar running a second flag now as well, uncontested. So I think this second flag is going to go in as well, and this is going to be a tie game at 2-2.
No, Trucker guy was taken down.
It got stopped. I thought Trucker Guy made it over that ledge, but maybe he didn't. It looks like maybe he tried to toss it and it hit off the wall there, so that's a little unfortunate. But they are still in a good position. Papa Grizzly putting in some nice damage down there, but he's going to get cleaned up by 3 members of that Interstellar team. And this is going to be a second flag cap for Interstellar here.
But it's going to be another flag run, I believe, for Gravity. With Vamadude running this.
Yep, and there is going to be a sleigh there coming out of Canadian Walrus. Unfortunately, he is going to get taken out, and now, but they are getting the touches on this flag. Bama trying to get down there, but misses a little bit because he gets launched right back up. Needed that boost to get out of there, but well, they should be able to get this touch. But on the other side, Interstellar is running another flag up the blue side of the map right now. They're already onto their side of the map, so all they need to do is keep slaying. And then get these kills. But a good, fabulous stick out of Vamadude there to take out Iris. Will stop that flag run momentarily, but it looks like it's going to get picked up by another member of Interstellar.
And we are going to have a flag standoff right here. Right now, I like the aggressiveness coming out of Gravity, putting on this. They're using that portal. As you see, Canadian Walrus just kind of came across. I'm expecting a full Gravity push right now.
Yep, absolutely. It looks like that's exactly what Gravity's doing. They've got 3 members pushing into this base. All that needs to happen is Canadian needs to win that fight. Unfortunately, he's going to get taken out from behind. And now you're going to see Bama, and Bama's now going to have to win a 1v2. Unfortunately, he gets a trade there. I would like to see him just kind of sit bottom left and maybe wait for some of his team to come off spawn and start getting some cross-map shots. That way, at least he has a little bit of help. Unfortunately, he's going to lift up. I don't know if he meant to do that or not, but he's going to get taken out pretty easily there in that 1v2 situation.
I like using the little railing there, kind of just shoot through there. Nice shots from Canadian Walrus.
Yep, absolutely. It looks like Canadian Walrus is...
It's a little too portal heavy.
Yeah, it looks like he went through the portal at the wrong time there. And he's going to get back smacked. Not the best use of portal, which isn't what we usually see from Canadian Walrus. But let's go over to Bamadude here, playing some defense at his base right now. He's going to take a few shots from the yellow side of the map, unfortunately, and he's going to be one shot. So this is an opportunity for Interstellar to push in with a few of their members to start getting it. But I think Gravity knows that Interstellar wants to push right now, so they're all tanking up in their base. Hopefully they should be able to stop this. Looks like Bamadude is going to get taken down, but it looks like they should be able to fend off this push from Interstellar. And now on the other side of the map, you're going to see Papa Grizzly. If you want to go over to him, Papa Grizzly trying to get this flank over into this blue base. Unfortunately, he looks the wrong direction. Had seen that player up there on that side before he went up the lift, but that player had moved, and he's going to get taken out. So it looks like we're still on Bamadude.
It's going to be another cap
going in. Yep, so that's going to be the 3rd cap for Interstellar there. So Interstellar making a comeback in this. This looked like it was all Gravity's game at the beginning, but Gravity has just slowed down their intensity, and they haven't been able to really make anything happen in the last few minutes of this Capture the Flag game. And Trucker Guy just for free getting a grab, getting it almost all the way back to their base. He just needs to throw it in. I think this is going to be a 4th flag cap for Interstellar, and that's going to really feel bad for Gravity there. And now there's 2 dead for Gravity, 1's weak. This is not a situation that you want to be in if you're Gravity, so really unfortunate.
No, it's kind of tied to a turn. It seems from the beginning, Interstellar kind of found their groove. They're getting behind Gravity, they're making the right flanks, they're getting those flag grabs, and just causing chaos for this Gravity squad.
Yep, you're going to see Trucker Guy start running that 5th and final flag cap. He is going to get taken down by Railgun off stream there. But it looks like we're going to go over to Bamadude now, who's pushing in against this Railgun. He's in a 1v2 fight down here. Hopefully he can get some teammates. Trucker Guy is going to get through that portal and get away for a second. But it looks like Bamadude... Bamadude is just going to be met by 2 members of that Interstellar squad, but he's working his butt off right now to make sure that they don't get this last flag cap. But unfortunately, he's going to get taken out by Rail, and this looks like it's going to be it. This looks like it's going to be it. All they need to do is kill Papa, and now Papa Venom is down, and now the only one standing in the way of this last flag cap is Iris, and I don't think he is going to get there in time, and this is going to be the 5th and final flag cap.
And it is.
Definitely an unfortunate series of events. It looked like Gravity was coming out. Gravity actually did come out very strong at the beginning of that game. Unfortunately, they just didn't play very well all the rest of the way through that game, and they started forfeiting their position top mid where they were doing so well at the beginning of the game. And unfortunately, it just spiraled, went straight into the other direction, and a bunch of poor decisions snowballed into a win for Interstellar again. And that's another map they really needed to take at least one of these first 2 maps. So it's really unfortunate. Interstellar is going to have that big momentum. You know that Gravity is going to be a little bit tilted now going into this game 3, and right now Interstellar is looking really good. This Kratos sub is performing really well for their team. Top kills again. Also, Alpha Caliber, which is one of their ghost players, having a phenomenal performance with 19 kills, 12 deaths, and 13 assists. So really, really solid game out of Alpha Caliber as well, putting up the numbers for his team. But yeah, definitely good game out of Interstellar there.
3,000 damage for Alpha. Just want to point that out. Wow.
Yeah, that's huge. Almost 3,200 damage for Alpha. Big game out of Interstellar. And good on Interstellar for being behind 2-0. We've seen a lot of teams in SvS with these flag settings kind of just get really distraught after there's 2 or 3 caps on the board, and they kind of just almost give up the game. Especially when there's a big standoff right at the beginning of the game. That wasn't really the case here, but it's tougher to get the flag caps on this time return. So when you go down 2, it kind of feels really bad, but they didn't give up. They came back and won 5-2. So 5 straight unanswered flag caps from Gravities, or from Interstellar, I mean. So really solid game out of Interstellar there, and Gravity now absolutely has to win this next game.
The pressure is on with Gravity. So, can we see a reverse sweep coming back? Can we see another 2-0 for Gravity Squad? Love to see this taking from a Game 5. It's going to be tough. It's definitely the pressure is going to be getting to them. I do want to start this up. King of the Hill on Eden. If this is going to be the game to flip it for Gravity, this is going to be it. They're going to put everything on the line right now.
Yep, this is a little bit of a toss-up game with this King of the Hill. I think Interstellar, the way they've been playing though, I've got to give the advantage to Interstellar in this third game. They've been playing really well. Their teamwork looks really good. Their team shooting looks good. Their slaying looks good. Their objective play looks good. And you know, Gravity's shown some of that, but it hasn't been as consistent throughout these first 2 games in this series so far. So they have a lot of work cut out for them to win this series. Hopefully they can take it into a Game 4, win this game, take it into a Game 4, and use that momentum to win that Game 4 and take it to a Game 5. But we'll just have to see what happens.
I do want to start off with Bama Dude trying to redeem himself a little bit, put some early points on the board and some nice shooting. A good, perfect kill to start this out. This is the kind of start Gravity would like to have. I'm actually kind of surprised there was not really too much going on. No real pressure on that hill to begin with. So it's very good. We have Gravity off to a very early lead, but we have 2 of the Interstellar players pushing from Catwalk, one from Blue Alley. Kratos with the sniper putting on some nice shots, but Iris is going to take him out and reward himself with a sniper, going to defend this hill. I would like to see them start rotating and getting it prepared for the next possible hill. I think it's going to be in bottom mid. Yep.
Yep, and sorry, my mic muted itself again. It does that every now and then. And it always does it during Squad v Squad. But whatever the case may be, we're seeing a really good performance out of this Gravity squad so far. Hopefully they can, but we've seen we saw a good start from them the last game, and they weren't able to finish. So hopefully they can finish this game out. But definitely a good, strong start from Gravity. That's what you want to see in this game 3, where they really need to win this game. Otherwise, they are going to lose this series altogether. So definitely hoping that they can continue this momentum, but for the entire game, and not just the first part.
They're doing a great job of keeping the Interstellar squad out of the hill. Their setups are a little bit stronger just from the early on. They're kind of having good map positioning, keeping them out of that hill. The new rockets will be up, and it seems it's going to be in the hands of Trucker Guy, who will be in this turbine hill, just kind of guarding it. This is the kind of momentum change that Interstellar really needs right now, to kind of go back. Pretty much Gravity has to go to him. He has rockets. Getting that one kill right there, push the Gravity team members back. They're not going to be pushing from Red Nest anymore. They're going to have to find a different angle, just allowing Interstellar to just rack up that hill time.
Yep, and Trucker Guy playing this really well, holding off there, getting that nice rocket kill. Unfortunately, he is going to get taken out, and this is an opportunity for Gravity now to set up out here on the outside of this map after getting a few slays on this Interstellar squad, so they should be able to rack up some points. So it looked like Interstellar had a really solid setup. I would have kind of liked to see Trucker Guy turn around at that red fan area and kind of get back. Some bad shots from Bamadude, and he's going to get turned on, and there's going to be a trade when he absolutely should have won that gunfight. But doesn't mean too much right now. Gravity's still getting some time in that hill, and now they're making a really quick push into this red bend area. But unfortunately, some missed shots again from Bamadude, and he's going to get taken out by Kratos there, and that would have been a big kill from him. And that really nice push that you saw from Gravity just completely fell apart because of some bad shots from the members of that Gravity squad. So that's a little unfortunate. They still have a pretty significant lead, so it's not the end of the world, but they need to start hitting their shots a little bit, otherwise this is going to be a really tough game for them to win.
I definitely agree. Their shots are kind of a little bit all over the place. Definitely can come back into it, but that huge lead that they had, I would say just give up this hill at this point, set up for the next one where it can possibly move, kind of get that catwalk kind of set up. If it goes bottom mid, you can drop. If it goes in security, you can go back and just kind of just force it.
But it looks like Interstellar is the team who did that. You already see Trucker Guy worked up to that mid cat area, already jumped up to top catwalk, pushed in, and now Gravity is doing the same thing they did last game. They performed so well at the beginning of the game, and now they're kind of just falling apart. And they are getting some hill time. Luckily, Papa Venom was in there getting some hill time, but this is not what you want to see. Like they've had two really good starts in these last two games, and they're just not finishing, and it's really unfortunate.
It is. They are going to have a little bit of hill time. Definitely feel much more comfortable with the security and bottom mid. Hopefully we'll see some of those just to kind of give Gravity's confidence back. They seem kind of shooken just for losing it off. They need to shake it off. We've had crazier series. It will be bottom mid, and it is going to be Gravity first one on there, and they are dropping some nice shots by Papa Grizzly.
Yep, good shots by him, and way to stay alive as well. Bottom center, he's going to be able to stay alive and start putting shots into these other team members. So Papa Grizzly doing a phenomenal job putting shots into everybody bottom mid and staying alive. He is gonna go down there now, but he did a lot of work down there to make sure that Gravity could stay making some points. So this is good now. This is good. So there's a little bit of a weak spot, a little bit of a weak point for Gravity for a moment there, but it looks like they're starting to get their footing back again. They did lose a couple people bottom mid just now, but it's not the end of the world. It looks like they're kind of finding their rhythm again, but
right now, all Gravity just needs to slay out the two people on this hill, set up for the next one, just try to deny as much points as possible for this Interstellar squad. Seems that's what they're definitely trying to do, but the hill will change in 2 seconds.
Yep, and that's 4 dead momentarily for Gravity. That's not what you want to see going into this next hill rotation, and you're gonna see a push from 2 members of the Gravity squad and 2 members of this Interstellar squad as well. pushing in, trying to get the setup started. It is going to go into the favor of Gravity right now, but Parental Advisory trying to sneak in with the sniper rifle off stream. Let's get over to Parental Advisory. He's in here just getting 2 snipes, clean 2 people out of this security hill, and now he's putting shots into a 3rd person as well, and he knows there's a 4th person here. I know he knows that they're there. But yeah, a really good push from Interstellar there, cleaned Gravity out. And now they've got a really good setup on this hill right now.
Ooh, nice pushing. I always like Canadian Walrus for how aggressive he is. Sometimes it works out, sometimes he doesn't, but you can always guarantee he's going to be in your face trying to put pressure on you, put those shots on there.
Yep, but I like what he did there. He stayed alive on that Snickers ledge there, as some people like to call it. We're on that bat ledge there, right below Catwalk. Wasn't spotted out, waited for the perfect moment, got the double beat down on the sniper, Parental Advisory with that sniper, and pushed in at the last second to make sure they stopped getting time on that. And now you're going to see Gravity over here in this red bend area putting some time in, but a nice push from Interstellar, a flank from inside red, coming out of, I didn't see who that was, but a nice flank from in there, and a nice push with 2 members of the team from outside as well, so they're going to take control of that stronghold. And now Parental Advisory just doing work with this sniper rifle so far this game. And he's going to wisely back up with that sniper rifle, get away, make sure he stays alive here. And he's going to get a nice headshot and 3 shots into another member, and that's going to be 3 dead, almost 4 dead for Gravity
dead.
here. And that's all 4 dead for Gravity, and now they're going to take the lead.
And they will lose rockets in that process as well. That's going to go into hands of Nico, Parental Advisory. Ooh, could not have switched in enough time.
If he would have had his rockets out still, that would have been a double kill with 1 rocket, absolutely. That's really unfortunate that he put those rockets away for a second. Definitely did not work out for him. But no big deal, he's been playing really well this game, doing a good job. So let's move over to somebody on this Gravity squad now. I kind of want to go over to Papa Grizzly again and see what Papa Grizzly's going to do to make sure that this hill stays. But a nice aggressive push from Interstellar, and they're going to get 3 dead, a double kill from Kratos, and that's going to be 3 dead for Gravity. And now Interstellar is going to have the last probably 10 seconds of this hill. There's nothing Gravity can do about it.
This next hill could finish it.
Yep, they're just not finishing, and this looks like it is going to go to Interstellar for right now. Hopefully Gravity, this hill goes into an advantageous position for Gravity, but it's not. And you're already seeing Interstellar with the setup on this last hill, and I think this is going to end up being the game here. Unless something crazy happens. But
they need to put pressure on it now, and it doesn't seem like it's happening.
Nope. It's unfortunate. These last 2 games, Gravity had a really, really solid start in these last 2 games and looked really good, and then just started making a lot of weird mistakes, started dropping from their advantageous positions. They're giving up their height advantage for free, and just making some really, really weird decisions. They had a couple good pushes, but ultimately Interstellar's pushes just looked a lot better. Their positioning looked a lot better overall. So great game out of Trucker Guy on the side of Interstellar with 25 kills, only 14 deaths. And then you also see Alpha Caliber putting in work with 21 assists. That's incredible. That's a ton of assists, so a lot of damage being put out from him. Going off with that sniper rifle, getting those body shots, making sure his team can clean it up. And every member of Interstellar is going to be above 2,000 damage. A couple people almost hitting that 3K mark, and so yeah, great game out of great series out of Interstellar. Definitely took it to Gravity. That's rather unfortunate. Gravity's the last two series that Gravity's played in, they've performed really well. Unfortunately, they just didn't look. They were showing up for the first part of the games, but then, or they were only showing up for a part of the game. In the first Coliseum Slayer game, they showed up towards the end of the game, but couldn't quite pull it off. And it was the same. And then in the Capture the Flag game, they showed up for the first part of the game, and same with this last game, this last King of the Hill game, but couldn't finish it, couldn't play the way they needed to for the entire length of the game, and they're gonna take a loss here today.
That is very unfortunate for the Gravity squad. Congratulations to Interstellar for winning Week 9 of the Squad v Squad. We will see these teams compete again next week. But thank you all for watching for this week. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, whatever platform you're viewing this. We definitely appreciate it. And thank you for tuning in. We'll see you all next week.
Yep. See everybody next week.